Bomb Chicken is for the most part a puzzle platformer game without the possibility of jumping. And that might sound weird saying you can't jump in a platformer, but instead, as the name of the game actually might suggest, you use bombs to sort of poop out as a chicken, and you do that to sort of get over obstacles and complete puzzles. I'm sure by now you can kind of get the idea just by looking at the screen, but in Bomb Chicken you are given a series of obstacles to overcome and sort of enemies to take out without having any attack, and instead you have a button which drops bombs. Now you can stack those bombs on top of each other to get up big heights. You can sort of drop the bomb and then hit it in an angle or sort of to the left or the right, and then doing that will allow you to sort of push it so you can hit targets with that. You can take out enemies, and overall sort of as the game goes on it adds more complex sort of puzzles essentially to use the bombs in different ways to get over things. The only thing is there's not a lot else to it. There are sort of new enemies you come and face, there are new obstacles to overcome, new sort of problems you face that can kill your chicken, and each level is actually really short. So you have a series of hearts, and as you pick up these blue gems in the level, you can then sort of pay to get more of those hearts, and each time you die you lose a heart and you go back to the previous checkpoint. If you die and lose all your hearts within the length of a level, you just gotta go start it again. So the sort of punishment for dying isn't a whole lot, so it's totally fine, but at the same time, like I said, like 4 hits in a whole level and it's game over and you've got to start again. And it can get a little frustrating in the sense that because your movements and your abilities are limited to a sense, you will fall and be trapped into sort of things that wouldn't normally kill you in a puzzle platformer game will take you out here, and things just sort of drag on a little bit. It's not really as enthralling as it could have been. It's not as, the personality isn't quite there as much as I maybe wanted it to be, but at the same time it was fun to every now and then just pick up the game and get through a level or two. But at the same time, if I never picked up the game again, I'd be totally fine. It's not that it's forgettable, it's just not, as weirdly enough as I say this, given that you poo bombs, I think the level design and sort of how crazy they could have gotten with the puzzles, like you think of games like Portal and what they do with a simple-ish mechanic. I know pooping bombs isn't like the same as a portal gun, but I felt like they could have went a lot more with it, but I think realistically the controls hold it back a bit. And I've sort of always felt like my time with every single session was short and was getting shorter.